Chucky is hosting us for 3 viewers. Wow, thank you. Have you just been playing something, Chucky? Did I just have like a really good timing there, or what's going on? Alright, so we're gonna continue playing Xenogears from where we left off. We're 11 hours, 40 minutes in. I guess that's basically it. I'm trying to beat the game. This game is submitted by Morricane. I remember Gabo said it took him 70 hours to beat the game. I hope we can do it faster than that. Maybe it was here I actually saved. And he said I gotta hurry. Tired and on my way to put Saga to bed. Everything is better with my sis-in-law. I'm glad to hear that, cause damn, that was... Yeah. What? Ah, shit. I thought the robot attacked me. I was like, what the shit? Freaking traitor. I'm glad to hear it's better, Goro. Let's turn down the volume slightly on the game. Got the same items, anything? Yeah, we want to refill the fuel we spent. Hello there, Stigmore. How's it going? So what was I supposed to do now? See you again. No. Yo, Storm Mega. How's it going? Stigmore is having a great time grinding Final Fantasy X. Weren't you supposed to stream that game? Are you cheating? Are you cheating us on the sweet Final Fantasy action? This path wasn't here before, was it? God damn it. There's so many encounters here. We're not even supposed to fight these bugs. We were here to fight the Never planned to stream my gameplay fully. Oh. What do you know? Alright, so you just use Final Fantasy X as something to like, alright, so this, you have this here, and now you're used to this kind of level. Now we're moving to Suikoden level, just to make everyone feel a bit better. Like, yeah. Is that it? And I remember I got an armor +2 a while ago, didn't I? No, equip. Beam damage down 50%. Jesus. Increase response and defense. Oh, 10 in response. Nah, I'm keeping it like this. Gotta draw people in with something, yeah. Either eye candy, waifus, PSX or deep. I guess that's a pretty good strategy. catch people's attention somehow, and then you do the old bait and switch on them. The old bait and switch. Let's see now, Stormroot. Doing fine. Also happy I got to continue playing this great game. Yeah, me too. I was actually so happy to see it win another raffle. Catching all the monsters 10 times for the arena is quite the pain. Wait, what are we talking about then, Stig? Where are we catching monsters for? Digimon? Looks like the monster peak is right above. We've spent 106,000 gold. Oh, Final Fantasy X. I didn't know they had a monster arena. Maybe I never got that far. I've only gotten as far in that game as to the Seymour battle at the top of the snowy mountains. That's as far as I've gotten in Final Fantasy X. Then I got stuck and never got further. Oh my, the Young Master's Cup. Final Fantasy 1 to 15, Stig will 100% all of them. Good luck with the the MMO ones. Those are gonna be a pain, I tell you that much. Sig and I will take 2 men and head for the top floor. Satan, you take 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let in our main forces. If we can catch Shakan, we're sure to succeed. When you reach Seymour fight at Gagazet, then you actually pass the monster arena. Oh. Well, what do you know? Good evening, Pandy. How you doing? Probably best to open the gate at that time. Above us is the castle Bailey. The keep must fall quickly. Shakan should be on the top floor. In the room that used to be used by the young master's father. Try not to damage the castle, avoid all needless combat, and above all, remember speed. That's why there are so few of us. Our objective is Shakan, so ignore the Gebbler and Aves soldiers. We'll probably play Final Fantasy 7 and X2. Jesus, X2, holy shit. Oh, we're here again. We swam up the river at an earlier point to get to this place here. His Highness Bartholomew? It's been a long time. You were still a child when your father, the king, passed away. How I miss those days. I'm glad to see that you're still alive. That was then, now is now. When things calm down, I'll come back. The implications are huge. We'll succeed at all costs. Young master, don't try to be a hero, just get the job done. I wanna play X2 either, but in order to get the full trophy set I need to clear both. How would you, Goro? X2 is a lie, it's a fallacy. Let's go. They were waiting for us. You saved us the trouble of finding you, Shakan. We've been expecting you. What? An ambush! Uh-oh. Where's Car? I see you're quick to catch on. Ramses should be taking care of all your divided forces out by the Nisan border as we speak. Ramses easily saw through your plan to use a feint attack by Kislev long ago. Don't underestimate us. Hyuga, have you lived down here so long that your mind has slipped? And Sigurd, who would have thought you would have joined the last survivors of the royal dynasty? Gonna lurk. We'll eat some of it and grind some more. Alright. See you around. Stig, I've added a new lurk emote. Try it. Check it out. It's called Lurk Box. Lurk with a capital L and B box with a capital B. I demand people use it. My sovereign rule is for it to be. Why can't I? Exactly. Lurk Box. Ah shit! The controller disconnected. There you go. There we go. Reconnected. Sweet. There was a fire in Scrapson's apartment yesterday. Apparently some crazy lady thought lighting her home on fire was a good idea. Apartment right above where Dan and Erling is staying with the cats. Managed to pull out the fire without it spreading. I think it smells like smoke. Yeah, I heard there was an incident there. I'm just glad everyone's alright. I'm glad everyone is alright, the cats are alright, and everything turned out nice. From the mouth of a traitor like you. Stupidity in puppets has its advantages. Stupidity? Yang, what's that supposed to mean? Minister Shakan, I'll let you handle this. You must protect your own position. You don't care who's sitting on the throne. Any obedient sheep will be fine. However, isn't there something that you still have to do? If you will only do that, then we'll help you as much as possible. Yes, you don't have to tell me. One must take care of one's own country's criminals personally. With your permission, I'll take my leave. Hey now, wait a minute. Goodbye, boys. You pirate. Now you're just a sandworm. You've caused me enough shame. But this is the end. You didn't know your place, and now all that awaits you is annihilation. Prepare to fire. What? An instant. Yeah, I mean that's one way of describing it, right? I heard that it happened, but I also heard that everyone was fine, so I didn't have to worry too much. I didn't get the news early enough to be worried. I got all of the news at once. This Gatling gun shall be splitting fire. Oh, there's a gun at the front. Reinforcements have arrived, young master. Please come aboard. Shall we depart? Yeah, apologies, sir. We'll settle this later. Till then, you get your head waxed. Why don't they use... This is not good. They still have a freaking Gatling gun though, don't they? Is this some kind of joke? Seems sandworms can't fly after all. Just surrender, thanks for the laugh. I almost hate to have to shoot you. I guess we're gonna get mauled. Please get down. You have a plan, Mason? Leave it to me. Get arrested for arson. Huh. You did blaze it. Alright. Luckily she wasn't competent, it seems. Otherwise they wouldn't have been able to stop it. Burrow shaved his hair? What? 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 Why? Did you shave your face too? Thanks for saving us, Mason. Please raise your head. My duty is to protect the young master. I'm sorry it took you long to help you. A bald Goro, we need a photo. We need a picture of this. I demands it. I feel bad you have to get involved. I appreciate it. Watch out for razor burns. Like the red the rash you get if you shave your neck. Is that what you're talking about? It's a trick I picked up long ago. It's nothing special. I'm no expert on it. I'm actually a bit embarrassed about it. The beard will be there till you die. Not getting it when I shave my head with razor. I think that the trick to avoiding razor burn is having enough shave gel and having fresh enough blades. Also, you should at least I do that when I shave my neck. You should take a shower before. Well, Captain Summons are returning. We were the ones who took the bait. We must escape before we get caught. Head for the bridge as soon as you are through with your preparations. Shave with the hairs. Yeah, that too. If you really want to shave against the hairs to get the really short stubbles away, you should first shave with the hair and then against the hair. So you first shave with the hair until you've got everything away. Then you can shave against the hair, but you should apply more what do you call it? Like razor gel or shaving gel. Yeah. Talking about how to shave. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. We talk about everything here. Is that Wunderkampf's border fleet? Our job is to slow them down. How do you want to do it? Simple. We do this. Might even be more gung-ho. The young master. Falcon, follow the kid. The rest of you, stay with your unit, but follow me. Don't fall behind the kid. We're going in too. Photo after Saga's asleep. Alright. Nice. Bogey is incoming. Vector 336. 2 groups, about 7 to 8 machines. Distance 2000. Relay to all ships. Fire at will. Begin evasion actions. Hi there, Yorkie. Don't let fire support position collapse. Roger. Flying ship to all ships. You're free to fire at will. All rapid fire control systems commence action. Lay aerial mines protection. How many machines on the air patrols? Aviation officer, wait. Bomb officer, change of orders. Contact 1 Hipper. Have the 2nd Destroyer Squadron approach the enemy flank. Open the fleet side and bait them into entering the Kerfeinzell main gun firing arc. Huh? It's stupid. There's no way the flagship's gun can hit speeding gears. Fire control, gunnery chief, ready to type 3 shells. Pull back the deck gunners and prepare to engage the Shit. Kerfeinzell. Pull back and deck gunners and prepare to engage the Kerfeinzell's main cannon. I'll annihilate them into pure energy. Admiral, what are you doing pulling the anti-gear gunners back? Quiet down, aviation officer. Thanks for your valuable opinion, but I'm in charge, not you. What use are pea shooters and 40 guns? Discussion is over, Captain. Not too fast. We don't want to leave the enemy behind. Your plan will never work. In for the flagship, heading west. Don't engage the destroyer. Let's send off and help out. What? Are these enemy gears or are they friendly gears? Ah, they're enemy gears. It dealt 1 damage. Really? I have 3,000 health. Three damage. Fighting these guys is just a waste of time, really. They can apparently take quite a lot of damage. I guess my main concern will be that I actually run out of energy if this keeps going for very long. But since this one doesn't deal any damage, I can just regenerate it all. $20 damage. But I am really like this is gonna take a long time to slug through. Especially if there's 3 every time. This is gonna take forever. Does it say 450 or 480? 450, alright. There we go. Should probably... I can't enter the menu. Oh yeah, I can. Perfect timing, eh? away from the destroyer. I might as well just fight everything as soon as I encounter them, it seems like. Oh, sand trippers. This actually deals damage. And they get to attack a lot. Jesus. That moron Hipper, pursue them. You're just playing with him. You're not good enough to be my dog. Our mobility is too different. Fire control, Guardian Chief. It hasn't fired a shot yet. Range from Type 3 is within 500. Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Gears of battle speed can move at 2000 per hour. This whole ship, all of you are morons. You're the biggest moron. Like in my gear, inside units, stick to your escorts. Just past this line of ship. It's the flagship game cell. Fight a few, I guess. Might as well just slug through. But these were the ones I really didn't want to fight. Right. Because their blades deal a lot of damage. And they're so fast. Shit. What? How? What the Please. Thank you. That took 2 combat rounds too long. Oh my. I didn't think I'd actually fight the entire ship. Oh. Maybe I don't. Expect that. Because I mean, these mini troopers are like useless. They don't deal any damage at all. These, however, probably do. Not that bad. I really wish I had some kind of ability to heal. I've almost lost a third of my health. It's the same as yesterday, Boosh. Sorry. I know you don't approve. But this is your life now. Good evening to you too. How's it going? The only reason you're here, right? You came here to accept your fate. Just chest up and take it like a man. Circuit. I don't even remember what that one did. God damn it! These are the last enemies I really need to face. Because these are the ones that are dangerous. Bought wallpaper engine. I don't think I even understand what it does. I mean, I guess it makes wallpapers. But like, why would you need an engine to create wallpapers? I think you need to fill me in on that, on this one. Quite popular on Steam. I mean, no, I don't know what it is. I actually have no idea. General Chief, what are you doing? You're not even close. Are you blind? Destroy your Iltis. Flash signal the Luva. Luva, rudder out, rudder out. An app for interactive wallpapers. Yeah, like what? It's gonna be moving wallpapers. It's connected to the Steam Workshop and everyone can upload. Wait, interactive wallpapers. So you need an app running all the time on your desktop, I guess? Or what? Enemy gear above. Enemy gear diving from above. Go down, damn it! Ramses will have my hide. Main gun. Clear the deck. Pulse is soon to go to fun. Oh. 5. Alright, this is probably quite bad. We need to activate the booster. The booster speeds up our turns. 4. What the shits? Did we turn it around? Maybe? mean, I guess I did turn it around somewhere, but... It's just a glitch or something? No? Got it. Huh. Hey! Level up. I was hoping I'd pick up something new, but apparently not. All personnel evacuate. Abandon ship. Repeat, evacuate. Admiral, forget him. Exhausted to have a tiny village in the background and the snow is falling. Oh. Maybe I should look into it. Still have that. Still have that, yes, I still have that. Can't look at it for days. I'm guessing he's like gonna pick up a gear and use the drive now. I get that feeling from him. I really need to look that up, Rouge. It sounds interesting. For outside. Yeah, it's all due to your support. Thanks. Stop the border gods. We destroyed them. Well, we've done our job. I hope the others do okay. Bart and his team is probably okay. Any word from him? Nothing. I say no news is good news, I guess. The gear doesn't have very good comm equipment. They probably did fine though. That was a quick one, Yorkie. What's wrong? What kind of super gear is this? I was so hoping I'd get to heal and save before all of this. I really did. Huh. Interesting indeed, Rouge. Really cool. Doesn't it consume a lot of like... Doesn't it consume a lot of resources having something like that up? I will kill you! What the shit is this? Not activated for anyone else. I think it raises my defense, but I don't really know. Attack and charge is the only things they can do. 0. Probably no worse than an additional Chrome tab. Oh. What do you know? So the ads do fuck nothing. I could activate the booster again, but I'm down to 900. I guess I might as well. At least the main character will deal some damage, but... Why do they give me additional bots if I can't damage it? Has to be a reason for it. Ouch. Ah, so that's why. Alright, the defense down. Wonder if I can get them loose somehow. Jesus! No. I guess I can try a Kamehameha and see if this one is vulnerable to beam damage. I don't think so, no. It's a waste of time. I do deal a lot more damage now. Jesus. How the shits am I supposed to survive this? Oh. Sweet. Alright, so now my support characters actually deal some damage. That's good. I'm not useless anymore. But I'm really worried about my energy. The fuel is depleting very fast. And I am taking a lot of damage. Shit, I really didn't need this. Special options. Alright, so shall we continue to play Xenogears? Get your votes in, get your votes in. Weapon attack up. Well, I should have used this one. I don't really have much of a choice. Just hurry. Hope we can kill him in time. Oh well. I guess I could. Got him. Holy shit, I got a lot of XP. Extra armor plus 3. Nice. Hi. You want the power? How are you? Some other strange gear. I can't take another boss fight now. I just can't. Oh, it's that dude. Wrath, the seeker of power. Doth thou the sire the power? The power? Yes, the power. Power? The power? I want it. I want the power. So be it. My fist is the divine breath. Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden power. Grant upon thee the power of the glorious Mother of Destruction. 130 megabytes for 2 screens. Alright, so that's next to nothing, I guess. About 30 seconds left. Hurry up. Save the game. Next? Yes. We're heading back to Nissan. I need my folks. I wanna keep playing Xenogears. I wanna beat this game. It's only about 50 hours left, you know. I heard when they attacked the fort at the border, the Gebler led by Ramses routed them. We better withdraw for now and reconsider. Margie and them are still there. We'll go back. We have to. It reminds me, what about Faye and his guys? Are they alright? We could... We've had no contact and we confirmed their order to charge. Damn it, this can't be happening. Young master. Behind? Something's coming from behind. Jericho, give me the helm. No wait, you keep it. Just hurry up and pull either way. Aft on her stern, 300. I'm picking up the sound of torpedoes being readied. The sound cruiser? It's big. Speed 60. Relative route 000. They were hiding behind some bafflers. Car. Picking up some high-speed propulsion. Breaking away from the enemy ship. Torpedoes? 2 of them. Speed 87. Torpedoes confirmed. They've shifted over the active homing. Battle station, deploying Damascus, ready the noisemaker. Open jammer, noisemaker 2, second, fourth, 2, stand by. Make noisemaker, prepare to stop the engines. Now, steer to the opposite direction as far as you can. Stop the engine, crash alarm. Is our entire party is getting wrecked? Peter 1 still pursuing. Impacting 3. Man, we're getting torn apart. Confirmed vessel destruction noise, followed by a rapid blowing noise. Enemy vessel is probably floating rapidly to the surface. Fluid static around enemy vessel is decreasing. Sand mobility enemy vessel down to 60%. Looks like the main engine and effect fins have been disabled. Once their effect fins are destroyed, they will remain buried and unable to move. Surfacing was a smart move, Centipede Chief. Well done lowering their fighting power. Brilliant! At least I know how to use my ugliness. When the hell did I say that? What shall we do with them? It's unusual for you to get lost. I promised an old friend I must take it easy. An old friend. I'm guessing this is a flashback of some kind. Why are you abandoning this country? You were supposed to help us create an ideal nation. I'm not abandoning it. I've been leaving here to steal this country's technology from the beginning. Besides, there's someone waiting for me. Don't be bitter. It wasn't too bad going after the same ideals with you for a short time. Traitor. Comm officer, use my name and urge them to surrender. Tell them to surrender if they desire the safety of Nissan. All divisions cease fire but remain on alert. If any enemy vessel attempt to attack, shoot it individually. Whew. What was that? What guy is now? It's them. Why them? What did they do? Ugliness. Is it spelled wrong? Ugliness. Oh, ugliness. Well, it's Dan's game with a capital G. Incorrect meme. Try. We have an R-code message. I'm not sure, but it looks like young master is in trouble. We don't have time for this junker. You there, what are you doing, ignoring me, messing around? I'll kill all of you. Gather the wounded up and return to the young master. Hurry! My unit will stay behind and try to buy some time. All operational gears left will provide cover as per the commander's order. Retreat in set order. Don't be stupid, I'm staying too. Shut up and listen, boy. You're the young master's guest, I can't let you die here. The young master, what he really needs is your strength. Please help him, I beg of you. Current, wind, let's move out. Stop. We're gonna go berserk again. Just like last time. I didn't know you needed a gear to steer the helm. That's a bit strange. The main engine and effect fins oscillators are mostly unharmed, but the electrical connection between them are wasted. Bypassing the main connection and trying to scrape... And I'm sorry. Scrape together all the energy we can. It will only give us 70% of our usual maximum power at best. The propulsion drillers are not damaged, but if the sand can't be granulated, they might as well be. We'll make battle speed 3, but only barely. What is Gebler's Mr. Puniverse got to say? It's been quiet since the first surrender demand. All personnel to battle station. Breakthrough is planned after the connectors are up. Young master, Sig, listen. Surrendering isn't going to change Nissan's fate. We'll lose the Yggdrasil, the core of our power in saving Ave and Margie. I know it looks bad, but you can still count on us. Well said, young master. This old man will follow you to the pits of hell. Sorry, but I'm not dying today. Besides, they don't look like they're gonna hit us. Sure looks that way. Perhaps they have political motives that involve Margie or the young master. That's probably it, Sig. But they're forgetting one thing. It's harder to bring in an animal alive than dead. Emergency connections are completed. Use the engine as you wish. Right, let's go get those fools. When enemy gear engaged, direct course, enemy vessel engine noise increasing, speed increase. Steering noise confirmed, course change, taking evasive actions. Don't help it, eh? All division, hold pattern cancel. Holding pattern cancelled, resume attack. Bow torpedo tubes 1 to 3. Namtal missiles, set 1 and 2 for homing, 3 for anti-radar. Tubes 4 and set, Makara Mk5 sand torpedoes. After acquiring targets, set all to passive homing. All units begin defensive fire, aim for the main ship. Wait! Explosions along the perimeter of the fleet confirmed. Multiple vessel destruction noises. Higher energy reaction. What kind of gain is this? Commander, I can't believe this. This gear, it's like reactive rounds are flying around. All down, put the analyzed picture on the monitor. Yes, sir. That's... I'm betting it's Faye. He's just crashing through everything. No? Oh, it's Graf. Huh. I thought it was Faye going berserk. What's happened? Is it heading here? That's Gear, no mistake, it's him, Demon of Eldru. Young, let's go. Commander, please wait, Commander! Interesting. The story has so many loops and turns, it's so difficult to follow. He's strong. What? Who are you? I asked, are you strong? Is he going to corrupt Bart? Time for a walk. What are you suddenly attacking me for? Play dumb. You strong, huh? Pirate boy, do you know him? That's right, weren't you with that punk, Faye? I don't know him, but even if I did, I sure wouldn't tell ya. And you won't mind if I take care of him. I owe him greatly. What? Combat! Who am I fighting as now? Or do I even have anything to do with this combat? No, I don't think so. I finally found you. Now I must challenge you. He's gonna get one shot. A monster. Damn you. If it weren't for you. Jesus. Commander, let's pull out. I still have one arm. We're pulling out. Ruby weapon. It does actually look somewhat like Ruby weapon. You're right. The Mad Dog seems to have a new toy to play with. Red and one-shotting people. Yeah, I guess. Now that my motor coil is warmed up, let's start the main event. Today's my unlucky day, huh? Why does this have to happen now? Let's get it over with. Wait, are we actually gonna fight that thing? There's no way in hell we can survive. This is dumb. Alright, so first thing first, let's try to blind it. Activate the booster. Launch high-speed disc attack. Sure. $126. That's overly impressive. This feels like a fight that's not really doing anything. This is just waiting. Yeah, it's something like that. It's definitely a scripted fight, that's for sure. Oh, he's gonna one-shot me. Shit! Alright, you made your point. Dealt 20,000 damage to us. We didn't have a shot. It wasn't meant to be. We weren't strong enough. Young Master! Engine ready for full power. Jericho, give me the helm over here. But first, mate, if the effect fins out of order, if you run at full speed, the ship won't be able to stand the friction. You can jump due to the Bernoulli effect on the wing surface instead. Never mind that, the Yggdrasil is nothing without the young master. Full power, maximum speed. What is the Bernoulli effect? I feel like I should know that, but I don't. This game, like the script plays out so much like a plays out so much like an anime. Oh, it landed on him. You know, I get why you like it, but still not sure if it's for the stream. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's too slow. Trying to make our ship fly. When we get back, it'll take a month to get the super junk working again. Into big hey, jeez, was that monster anyway? The ending should have fallen out, but is he going to lift it? That was pretty interesting. Dropping a warship on me is cheating. Take it back. Tech fins and propulsion drills are all out of commission. Main engine, support engine, engage the outer scram. Switch power to batteries. Output ratio 0.5. Third bridge is ruined. Hangar section, the armored section, even the pressure shells have been destroyed. Can't stop the sand from flowing in. Lucy checks him down completely and commences independent operation. Damage control won't be able to move, the hull won't be covered. Alright, either way it's impossible to save the entire ship. First is secure the brig, gather everyone into the bridge immediately. I sort of follow what you mean, Chucky, or Goro. Sorry, I read Chucky on the host list. An RPG streamer could do this, but I think in the format of Journey it's too slow. So I vote no, but I see you enjoy it and I think it looks fun, so I have second thoughts about it. I sort of follow you. Like, it depends sort of like what we want to do, I guess. I'm totally fine having a game go long every now and then. We haven't had a really long game. Well, we did have a long game at 108, but Dragoon is the longest so far with 20 hours. So yeah, I follow you. I guess it also sets sort of a dangerous precedence if people want to submit games that go long, so they have their game last a longer time. What is that? Is it the battle tank again? Or did we beat it in the end? I guess Faye wrecked it. That's the Dora stationed here. It's careless. Its condition, just like the others that he destroyed. Save? Yeah. I enjoy RPGs, but agree the Journey is biased against RPG due to the vote cooldown and the slow pacing. Yeah, that's true. I wonder how we should manage that. I mean, one solution would be to have something like have an RPG running on the side all the time. Like I can have encounters span multiple instances. I could have a side quest, like an encounter running basically for an infinite time. The problem is finding time to actually play it. Armor, extra armor. Armor, increase agility in desert. Armor +3. Wow. 20 hours is like 2 weeks of streaming for you, you know. Yeah, that's true. I think it would work if you streamed more longer. I think the progression is too slow. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But you might be onto something, yeah. That sort of goes well with what Frush was talking about. Lowering the cooldowns for votes in general. It's also a way of like speeding up the entire journey process in general. What I am somewhat worried about is that we'll end up in a position where we never finish a game at all. Because maybe people get impatient enough that we never even go like 3 hours in the same game. One of the benefits of playing the same game is that there's less downtime. We don't need No, don't worry, Goro. Don't worry. I follow you. I'm open for the discussion. But it's journey. Experience a lot of different games. Completing many games. Oh, is journey experience a lot of different games or completing many games? Solution to get 2/3 of the AV and Gebler forces combined. Now AV is in the process of grouping the preserved units. These several days. That's a really tricky topic, Yorkie, because I want to say I want to do both, and I know the two are not really compatible. And the Gebler found should split. Now the gear found was stolen from the 11th base by the Gebler unit. The investigation of the machine, we also caught the unconscious pilot. The sea gear has been transported to the capital. From the circumstances, we believe information was leaked to Ave. I think you should have the voters now, but have like an RPG day. So say spend 6 hours Sunday streaming RPG. I don't think a game getting voted off is a loss for you or Journey. No, I guess not. It's just that I like the feeling of beating a game. I really like the completionist feeling of actually beating a game. It grants me a lot of satisfaction. Like when we beat Kiki Kai Kai, it was such a good feeling. All the gears except this were destroyed at Lahan. Judging the ID signal, this one wasn't with Ave, but was part of the pirate group. You might have to add a category for the site. Yeah, you could have a checkbox to say like, is this an RPG? Is this an RPG submission? So currently won't count for people swapping their game submissions. Yeah. The analysis. Black boxes. Gear wasn't made by us. Dark body was brought in by them. That's it. I mean, another solution would just be to more or less ban RPGs. If you use the known RPGs, you don't know if they're still in the queue. Pride is what got you here. And it's awesome, but to actually getting to say a game are so terrible that no one's... I don't think I follow you there, Goro. That was a difficult sentence. Not the but. Actually getting to say a game are so terrible that no one ever wants to watch it. Yeah. Alright. Not the but. Not the but. We easy to take down a V, but it would exhaust our resources. I haven't been following the conversation here at all, what they're planning. Beach Councilors would only replace him with another puppet. What if we exhausted our resources and found ourselves under attack? They'll be concerned with Nissan. There's nothing to gain by doing anything now. Lots of food for thought. Yeah, I know. Seems they have arrived. Thinking faster than my hand can follow. I'm sorry, Goro. Because like one thing, so like for me, one of the best moments are when we play a game that's, it's not anything I would pick up myself, it's not a game I would pick up and play, but we pick it up, we fight with it, and we beat it. Like Kiki Kaikai is a good example, Kid Dracula was a good example. What other games have we like really struggled with and beaten in the end? System Shock, Magician. Those are games that are like they're somewhat of a pain to get through, and it is kind of time consuming. And part of the time it's probably not that interesting to watch, but it's the struggle and the fight that's sort of funny, or sort of fun, at least for me. It can also be a point where it's not fun anymore, like Star Wars, Chips Challenge, Dune. Those games weren't fun, and I was perfectly happy with having them voted out. There's also these like in-between states, such as like Flashback. I wanted to keep playing it because I wanted to beat it, but having it voted out wasn't that bad, because I mean it can come back, and it was interesting enough that people left it in for like 3 hours. And 3 hours is basically like, yeah, that's about the edge where I often feel like around 3 to 4 hours are usually fine. Graph. He's rather busy now as a scientist representative. So it is difficult. I guess RPGs sort of get in the way because there's no chance that we can beat them. Given this format, like absolutely no chance. Sooner or later there's gonna be a time where like only 1 or 2 people actually vote, and then the RPG is basically out. It's almost impossible to beat it. Who are you people? Told you before, I simply wish to observe what is in store for the world. There are so many things you people must know. I'm merely your guide, I cannot directly assist you. Use it is entirely up to you. Don't require any recompensation. Well then, how about this? Whisper, whisper, whisper. I must go. But a strange thing to ask for. Did she say? They want me to transfer that gear we captured and its pilot to D block. I wonder why. I don't know either. They'll owe them a favor, so you just can't deny them. So see to it. And that's sort of like that's the heights and the peaks of Journey to me. I mean, there's been a couple of other where we just like struggled and basically hit a wall when we can't get any further. That are also interesting sometimes. Actually, I think Yorkie is very right. One of the things is really like experience a lot of other games. I like beating games, but there's also a point where it's just a hassle. So like Bionic Commando was close to being just a hassle, because we basically had to restart. And that was tiresome, so I was fine leaving it there. Even though I knew I could beat it, I just needed like maybe 4 hours more. And I was fine at leaving it there, because it felt like a hassle by then. Shut up, Stig. That was a good game. Bionic Commando triggers. But here's the thing, I kinda like these. I mean, sure, it is a pain, but I like the feeling of overcoming it. Learning, adapting, getting good at it, wrestling for control, and like really showing the game who's the boss around here. I really like that feeling. It is so rewarding. It was sort of the same with Flashback. It was so rewarding once I actually got a hold of it and actually started to understand and like could really control the game. This song is so damn good. Is Faye gone completely nuts? Unconscious for 4 days. Maybe. Imperial capital of Kessler. This is the detention area for criminals, commonly known as D Block. Detention area for criminals? Judging by the way you were brought here under the heavy guard of the Kessler, you are no ordinary criminal. The timing. Prince Charming is woken up. This may be sudden, but you have to come along with us. At the baptismal ceremony, this patient has only just awoke. We try and suddenly carry out our baptismal ceremony on him. Come off it, just a second, the guy's been thrown in here as a crim, ain't he? He'll be thanking us for having the kind of compassionate heart to let him rest for a few days. That's right, as long as he's come here as a crim, he's gonna follow the rules. That's the way it is, so without further ado, we'll borrow him for a little while. Don't worry, we will return him to you straight away, once we're through with him. That's it. If you oppose us, the fair doctor will copy too. Okay, I'll do what you want. Can't go against the battlers, please forgive me. But a sensible lad, that saves us a bit of trouble. Come along now, the champ is waiting. We'll return here soon. Hurry up then. I thought I would actually get to save, but apparently not. So does my rambling make any sense to anyone? I brought him to you. Oh my, it looks like Blanca. Kinda. But welcome to D Block. What's your name you go by? Fei Fong Wong. Like to know that much. Wow, how insolent. Calm down, Zuzarn, I don't mind. The name's right, Rico. Good to have guts, if it's the real thing. We know it's a bit sudden, but we need to see how strong you really are. Heinrich. Vargas. Leonard. Zuzarn. Let's begin his baptism. Take him outside. You get what I'm coming from. Alright, good. The question is just, how do I find a good middle ground? What do we do? I mean, one thing would just be to... I mean, don't listen too much about what I say, I guess. I say, I find this fun to play. You think, nah, fuck this. Get it out of here. Then just get it out of here. That's one solution. I'll tell you anyway. All the criminals sent here are each given a rank. Deciding what rank you are is easy. You get your rank by fighting these 4 battlers. Relax, the fights are 1-1. By now you should realize results are everything. If you defeat these 4, you'll be promised a certain amount of freedom. Then let the fights begin. We have some compassion. We'll give you some time, even though it's still to fight all 4. You should get prepared for the battle. And one more thing. Don't even think about trying to get away from here. After all, that's an impossibility. Another way of doing it would be for me to not voice my opinion. I started voicing my opinion after... I remember someone requesting me doing it. But I could stop. I don't think withholding your opinion is a good thing. I'm glad you say that, because I don't really think it would be. But maybe I should like not... Maybe I shouldn't beg to keep a game in. That really doesn't look like the guy I was seeing. Exactly. Because I figured it would be like a fun thing if I did. Like really express what I felt. But maybe it becomes too much and it feels like it's difficult to vote any other way. If we could have votes anonymous, would also sort of Exactly, Stig. That's what I mean too. I thought it would be maybe a fun thing to actually having people vote as I want and against what I want, but it might not actually work out well. Ouch. Damn, that one heals a lot now. Alright, the voting is open, everyone. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Because silver is next. But you're not gonna avoid silver. Sooner or later, silver's gonna come around. It's not like putting silver off will make it go away, you know. Damn, this dude is wrecking me. Oh yeah, that's true. You can actually dodge a game. Maybe that's your intention, yeah. We can beat Xenon by then console have internet. That's probably true, Yorkie. Well, having a dedicated RPG day is, I mean, it's difficult. Either I make it one of these like 3-hour days, but then it's 3 hours a week. That means it would take like 4 months to get past an RPG. It's not really unreasonable, I guess. But it's a very long time. Jesus. Oh, is it? Does he counter-attack me, maybe? Is that what's going on? If I make Sundays RPG streams, then I will never get any, like, proper... I won't get a lot of journey progress. The Sundays are my best days for... The Sundays are my best days, basically. It's when I have the most people around. It's when... It actually increase the pacing of the regular and make the shorter streams more rewarding. I basically need more weekdays. Because even if the pacing increases, we actually cover more games. It won't mean we cover more hours. Yeah, exactly. I figured. Guessing counters will. Alright, so I should use that one. Exactly. Unless we actually like make an RPG we make it, the RPGs an encounter. Just make it count towards the journey total. Wait, this dame got a weapon? What the fuck? He took my EP. Bitch. A combo. Raijin, Senzetsu. Oh, it's the AP gauge. It deals a lot of damage. Wait, what happened to my increase 150 health item? Did I use that one maybe? Because if I did, then I can't beat this fight. Can't possibly win. Just deals too much damage. I just have to hope I get one healing in before she takes it away. Nope, she's gonna hit my... Oh. Huh. Maybe she counters when I do the healing and takes my EP again. Yep, that's what she does. Ah, well that sucks. The 90 is the most damage she's ever dealt. Wait, minus 10 EP? Did she... What? No? Oh. I guess we would cover more. But then it's also the issue, as I said, Sundays are my best days, so to say. That's when I have the most viewers, that's when the most new people come around. Sundays are really the days when I want to profile myself, so to say, if the goal is actually to like gather new people. I actually got her. Sweet. I guess that's why I'm not like, yeah, let's make Sunday RPG days. Ridiculous. And I lost. An unexpected outcome. Special treat, I will final opponent. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to do this. I have nothing to do with you. No need for a reason. This is the D-block tradition. Determine the pecking order. Get ready. What?
Is that the best you can do?
What? You don't want to fight? Don't resist, I'll end up breaking your neck. I hear you. I won't fight. Out of the way. Quite good. The first one to ever injure me. I don't have to hold back. I'm looking forward to this. Oh yeah, she took all my shit. How much damage does he deal? Is defense up, I guess? Yep. Guess I need to do an attack up to counter. Oh, he has an attack up too. Well, shit. Ah, I deal no damage. That one does though. Ouch. Ah, right. You're not supposed to win this. Oh well. Then we know that. Taking back to his quarters. And don't forget that one thing. Need a proper system for RPG times. Yeah. Different room. A rough day, eh? It's you. Looks like I need your assistance again, huh? Don't worry, I don't mind. It's my job. How do you feel? In a bit of a pain, but nothing I can't cope with. I've been getting used to this kind of thing. Those guys, speaking of that rank, they think I'm worthy of. Let me tell you about that. You know what rank I am? Quite strong, aren't you? To beat 4 people in your condition, it's no wonder they give you a rank A. Go up against champ, that's amazing. If you come back alive at all. The fight was meaningless, I had no reason to, I didn't want to fight. You look a bit pale. Nothing, don't worry. By the way, it's this thing around my neck. The bomb. The moment you leave the vicinity of the Imperial capital, the bomb color goes boom. But they escape from Nocturne. Also, the civilians are D-block and a select few battlers, everybody has to wear them. Only chain that binds the prisoners. Oh, it's a struggle, I'll never escape from here. Should try and get some rest today. I'll have to get used to life in this town. soon too. Maybe what I should do is just have some way of allowing people to make RPG submissions. Maybe by spending a lot of gold. Maybe like some way to make a specific RPG submission. Here's actually remember York, I wonder if Yorkie actually remembers. He spoke a long time ago about having multiple submissions in, and I was always very dismissive of it because I really thought it would. I really thought it would mess up my system. Fey, right? Scale. My, big lad, you're at your ideal weight. Maybe people should be able to have like two different submissions, a regular one and a RPG submission. But then I want to play YorkieBot remembers. Yeah. It's just that what I don't like about the entire idea of having multiple different days for different things is that it complicates it a lot. But that actually solved the problem. Yeah, well, so like you'd have to combine that with your idea, Steg. You'd have to combine it with your idea that we have a dedicated day for RPGs. And I play one RPG until I beat it, basically. I think buying hours would. What menu? The menu is on the pillar on the right. You have courses, daily special and the dishes a la rank. What pillar? How do you? I think buying hours would. Yeah, that's my idea. So RPG days have their own. There's a separate raffle category for RPG day, basically. And we could either like every RPG day we actually raffle. What do we play today? And we play that for the entire day. Or we raffle for one RPG and we play that RPG until we're done with it, basically, and then we raffle for a new RPG. But I'm interested. What do Yorkie suggest? One booster limit, please. That's what I meant with the proper system. Yeah. Booster limit. It exists to increase your agility. The effective difference with each individual. Ah. Ether Omega. Shoot up. Alright, I'll be an Ether Master. That won't happen. Incredible, if only someone would defeat the champ, then I might have a chance. Holy hell! With 10,000! I mean, hammer is probably at the bar. East or turn right, keep going straight ahead. Yeah, I know you have like crap tons of gold, Yorkie. Well, that's because you've won like 3 jackpots by now. It's not a little while. Currency, I'll different names. You know, males are called battlers, females are called Amazonesses. Amazonesses. What? An Amazon is a whatever. Jesus, plus 20,000. J-Rift, this is 0. Hello there, J-Rift. Damn, son. Yeah, it's a dice low jackpot, but it's still a lot of gold. West door and climb the ladder. Well, I guess you're back to square one, Stig. Now you're break even. There's been battling matches still, holding her soon. Seems like a tad bit early. Capital of the Kislev Empire is made up of 5 blocks. D block is just one of them. Serves as a giant prison. No problem. This is how it starts. Keep this room orderly. You're not doing a good job then. Should have known. Would you come into my house? Yes, useless to tell you this. Please leave. It's like mistake to build my house in D block. Build it in this prison block. It's a burden to my parents, but I'll make up to them by working hard. Live in A block. A beautiful bride and a close family. Is that a kid or a doll? Oh. Don't play with the church folks. It was a person. But Yorkie, what do you mean by buying hours? Is that similar to what I was thinking about? Allowing people to block boats? Or do you mean specifically for RPGs? Or battlers, like a bar, the room is full of people coming and going. Nissan facility, who are you? The Great Riot. It had the same effect. Many casualties. During the riots in the Empire, home and families were lost. So much gold to keep a vote from appearing. Scars to many other children. I was the one left behind. 8 souvenirs for me to go outside. Well, I haven't priced the ability to block a vote. I haven't even implemented it yet. I don't really know what a proper price would be. I guess it would have to be pretty expensive. Otherwise it would get tedious. Welcome to Latina's bar. Make yourselves comfortable. These are blocks of Venus. Do you think so too? On top of that, she certifies Amazonas. Pricing it correctly would be a challenge. Yeah, I know. That's probably what's stopping me. The logic in itself is not difficult to write. What is difficult is pricing it. I don't care if you don't work, you're not gonna earn your day's keep. If you don't work, you don't eat. Give me two things. Your job is to clean up the sewers. It's not like there are many other jobs. Exactly. It needs to be attainable, but it shouldn't feel too expensive. It also shouldn't be so cheap that it can be spammed. But it can't be... yeah. Should be we're making a living around here. It's up to you. For a prisoner, you can always exchange item for money. Beastoid? Huh. Interesting. They call me Hammer, the supplier. It's been a long time since such a powerful criminal has been sent to D-Block. Pretty famous in this town, in other words. You're center of attention, bro. Cop stalling my bro. Name's Faye. What's wrong with it? Smells like I'm putting you down. Call you sir or something? Do whatever you wish. You need to call you bro from now on. By the way, bro, I heard you're really strong. Many get rank A, you know, I'm pretty impressed. Just make it so that it will cost more and more for a person to remove the voting. That counter then resets after a few quests. That's actually a pretty good idea. That's true, Stig, but at least most people would probably find a level that they're comfortable with. So say it costs like 1,000 and then increases by 1,000 for every time. It's just an example here, but like that would rack up to a point where people find it. I could see like where do people buy this the most? Is it a 1,000, 2,000? When do people think it's worth it? When is it not? Basically, it's a kind of an interesting idea. It would also get away from the fact that people could block a game indefinitely if they have enough, such as Yorkie. With his 30,000, if I priced it at 1,000, he could block 30 votes. Meant to be an insult, just a feeling I have, no deep meaning. Talk to me, since I'm a supplier, I got the connections. Something or things you could find elsewhere, but you can't find here. Do you think so, bro? Can't think of it. What's missing are item shops. Get the weapon shops. Need anything, bro? Hammer's items. Everything costs. I need one of those. Well, these are just save points, but still. Grant participate in that system for fuse. That's also true. Maybe you're right, it would cost me a lot of hours to implement, but it wouldn't really have that much of an effect. Well, that's true, Stig. Metal jackets, metal helmets, sleep guard. Wait, 14. Jesus. That is true. I haven't looked at the the gold statuses of people. I follow you, Jay. I follow you, don't worry. Damn. I follow you. It's not a bad idea. Using percentages? Like paying a percentage of your gold total? But then having having more gold doesn't matter. I mean, there should be some kind of benefit to being a very loyal viewer. Isn't that the entire point of a loyalty? You're the new guy. The Imperial Committee is looking for you. But you and the champsmen is to be somewhere in D block. They decided to visit you. For a prisoner like yourself. Oh. Yeah, exactly. It would be it becomes really strange when you charge people based off a percentage of their current balance. Oh. They fixed the door. Or like, it's hard to come up with something decent. Yeah, I know. That's one of the that's the main reason why I haven't really changed everything in over a year. Because so what I have at the moment is very simple. It is simple, but that makes it easy to explain and easy to understand. And that's really a strength of the current system. It is simple, it's easy to follow, it's easy to understand. If you come here as a new viewer, it doesn't take hours upon hours to actually understand what's going on. And that's one of those things I'm scared of changing with having like an RPG stream and having something on the side and all of that. Maybe having an RPG thing is not that big of a thing, but you probably understand what I'm aiming at. Like, a problem with adding features is that you add complexity. We want to know 4 exchangeable items. Ob jerky, fangs, eyeballs, scales. Prisoners are paid different. Prisoner rank. You earn your keep. Let's see what I've got to exchange. I think I have a fang at least. For 30 at a time. Pay 200. There is a reason Sharpie ended Razor Friday. Really? This is interesting now. This is really interesting. What was it? I have a feeling that Goro is writing a huge wall of text at the moment. It's gonna hit us. That's gonna explain what Race Friday was. A lot of people asked him to continue with genocide. More interested in his gear. He just need parts, fuel, and hard to handle than women. Alright, so it wasn't a wall of text. You already know who went to it. Sewers. It wasn't really a wall of text, but yeah. So, all right, shall we maybe like take a step back and ask ourselves, what problem are we actually trying to solve? Just bar and D block. Because we've had this discussion for a while, and I sort of feel like I'm actually losing track of what problem we're trying to solve. Battling arena. What's this? Alright, you're making part of that up, Stigmore. I don't think Bionic Commando was a problem. It was 3 hours. 3 hours is not a big problem. Or was it maybe 4 hours? It was 4 hours, alright. Well, a problem for you maybe, but I don't think the stream in general had a problem with Bionic Commando. So yes, RPGs are something of a problem. They're a huge time sink when they've come up. Put it on your right. So we can have another dish now. Booster limit. No tuna fish. Ether Omega Thunder Ghoul. Bust the Gond. So far we had the option of buying a house and splitting streams, right? Yes. And I think of those two alternatives, I think buying hours are probably the one I prefer, because it's much simpler to explain. You think both should be implemented? I am a bit skeptic about the stream splitting part, because it is a second layer of it is a layer of complexity, and I'm not sure that added complexity actually. I think the added complexity might cost us more than it gives us. That's my concern. Put in charge of A block. She wasn't downstairs, was she? Quite a step up for one so young. Looks like we'll be getting a new doctor. Ah. I'm betting it's Doc. That's the new doctor. Make a poll. I can make a poll. I can make a straw poll. That I could do. It's not a bad idea. This is one of those times I really wish we lived. All of us just lived closer to one another, so we could sit down one evening, drink beers, eat something, and just talk things like this through. It would be so freaking much easier. Oh, we can climb. In the roof space almost as well as working the sewers. I'm starting to wonder, like, where the rest of the city were. Out of here. Oh. Not written anywhere. Didn't know. So tell me something. What is this? Might as well. It's the observation tower. Are you watching? Find out in just a minute. It's coming. There. Train? And don't worry, Goro. Don't worry. I'm not requiring, like, it's more of a general. It's more of a general, like, I know these conversations becomes just tricky to manage. Grinding is more than typing. Only operations managed on paper. Detection equipment. If it detects a heat source, it'll shut the whole thing down to prevent any accidents. Ah. That's a way to stop it, I guess, if we need to. We need to mess with it somehow. Yes, slow sewers. Just a ton of monsters, then there's enough to listen down. You're good. You're going. How can the sewers contain so many monsters? enough for D block. We transfer to the main city. The prison of this bomb colors escape is impossible. It's not too much to ask. Looks a lot like a... Oh, it's just a doghouse. Thought it was a chest. Ew. You're just walking around in circles for. You're a prisoner, work like one. Jeez. Oh. How do I get down from here? Ah, here we go. Another issue with an RPG stream is that it's a commitment. If I were to start having RPG streams, I basically committed myself to keep doing RPG streams. And this game and Secret of Mana are something of exceptions when it comes to how much I appreciate RPGs. Generally, I don't really do that. Shit, this is pretty dumb. Because you can only walk in 8 directions. You snuck in from the duct. But repairing the duct, maybe it'd be better if you just settle down and get to work. Not sewer clearing, but you know, work. Different system then. What do you mean different system? Right, voting is opened. Shall we continue to play Xenogears? Or not? Get your votes in, folks. Get your votes in. This is the last vote of the day. And after that, I need to go to bed. Imperial Games watched by Kaiser himself. Use a gear and make it look like an accident. Hi there, Sharpie. Did you get lost? I'm actually gonna straw poll. Howdy, you turned up the moment I like decided to, yeah, alright, so maybe we should stop for the day. People want to see Silva. Like, really want to see Silva. So basically, this. came here earlier. Yeah, I got silver up and running. We played it once before, I think. I don't remember how many hours we have in it, but like 7 or 8, I think. Seven or 8 hours, I think. So 30 seconds left to vote. Hurry up. Hurry up and vote. It seems like this one is going out. Let's save one last time. I managed to save before the time runs out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Saving. Finished. That was really last second. Also, I didn't really properly say hi, Sharpie. How's it going? I'd probably rather do that steamer. That sounds like something I would really want to do. Reach D block in. What was this name of the Kislev? Sure, I still want to play this. That sounds like a really. Now that sounds like that sounds like something I really want to do. A day when I can pick up stuff, rather like submissions that are abandoned. If someone has had a submission, we've played it, we never finished it, but you've abandoned it, then I could like pick it up and play it again because I want to. That sounds like something I would really want to do. Fueling up for some sweet Fatal Rewind. Ah yeah. Nice. Abandoned submissions. Yeah, abandoned submissions are basically submissions that we have played, but we never finished. How about some Legend of Dragoon? Nah, no. So, I still really like this game, but I do reckon that it can be kind of slow to watch. Would I recommend this game to someone else? Heck yeah. Game's great. Didn't expect that kind of flat out refusal. No, it's just like I really... Dragoon never caught me. I never really got it, to be entirely honest with you. I never really got Dragoon. It was great. I like the pacing, the music, the graphics, pretty much everything. I am very glad I found this gem, or rather was recommended this gem. Seems like Nep Nep does not have a bright future. I mean, probably not. It's a weeb RPG. Of course, it doesn't have a